All right, man. Let's talk about Ryan and Tank. Now I made it back to the crib, dealt with a little bull jive in my Shannon Sharp voice. I can get into the fight how I want to get into the fight. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. I got a correction to make about the prediction about the purse bid, the purse splits I did on the purses revealed. So bear with me. Shout out to the homie. He know who he is for correcting me. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that somebody for sure was gonna correct me. So it is about the purses. It's Canelo gets 10% out of the pay-per-view revenue after 100,000 pay-per-view sales. Everybody's 150. So fighters don't start getting guarantees to after 150,000. Mayweather, Canelo, 10%. So I think it's like 5% for everybody else fighters out of the pay-per-view pot. It's 10% for a guy like Canelo Alvarez. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about the fight. I ain't gonna waste no time. Let everybody know we live. I didn't hear none of the post fights. I was at a party. And they was happy to be showing it. So yeah, I didn't hear none of the post of what he had to say. But yeah, let's get into it, man. One thing that I noticed, Ryan Garcia had a similar first round to, in my opinion, he had a similar first round to Deontay Wilder in the Wilder Fury trilogy fight. In this similar first round, I mean, he came in doing the things, that I didn't think he was going to be able to do, and he kind of used the jab, like I told y'all. All the keys to victory were how he was going to win the fight. It's as simple as that. He needed to use the jab, line up the right hand. You know what I'm saying? When Tank kind of walked in, throw an uppercut. I think that just had to be the game plan tonight. I know he didn't have the best footwork. He don't have the worst footwork, but in the first round he used the jab. He pressured Tank. I don't think he was posturing. I think he was trying to land big shots, like I said in the other live video from the car. I think the biggest mistake, what happened in the fight, was actually something good that happened to him. About the second, third round, he landed a combination of hooks that looked like it hurt Tank, and Tank started holding. I don't think Tank was hurt, but Tank was just waiting for him to capitalize off a mistake, make a mistake and capitalize off it. That's all it was, and that's what happened. He just waited for him to make a mistake. And Ryan Garcia landed, a few good punches, got Tank attention. Tank was holding to try to reset and clear his head. And, Ryan Garcia threw a left hook or whatever he threw. Tank Lavis landed a really, really good straight left hand. And that's what it was. Ryan Garcia went in knowing he only had a puncher's chance. And like I said, I watched the Emmanuel Tago fight. And I'm like, what is Joe Goosen bringing to the table is the question. Not sure. Ryan Garcia, make sure I'm running over miles. Ryan Garcia should have been coming out there behind the jab, turning the jabs and changing the jabs over. He kind of had the Klitschko jab going early. But he should have been going, trying to look for a really good jab. He was moving and try to set up the left hook. For whatever reason, he was moving into Tank's power hand, his left hand. Instead of jabbing, trying to take that step to his left and try to land that, that right hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's the money punch versus southpaw. You know what I'm saying? But he moving this way, trying to throw a left hook and come back. I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to go this way, throw a left hook, come back with a right, throw a left hook, come back with a right hook. Because that's what he caught Tank with on the ropes. That's kind of what he was trying. That's what he was trying to do. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, just doing basic fundamentals, use his jab, feinting, throw the jab, step to his left, line that straight right hand up. He was pulling back. He got a bad habit of pulling back, but a lot of fighters do. A lot of people say he's pulling straight back in Discord. I'm thinking instead of pulling straight back, he just, you want to take a step to the side. And that's the worst thing that happened to him. When he scored them punches on Tank on the ropes and he felt like he was doing something, he started overcommitting, looking for a left hook. He fought like a guy that knew he only had one punch. He fought like that, like he only knew he had one punch. And, Tank Davis took advantage of it. He cleared his head. He's a phenomenal counterpuncher. Punched the counterpunch and dropped him. Credit to Ryan. He got up that time from the headshot. And then proceeded. Tank just, went in. He threw a pot shot left hand, and it was a hard one. And he pivoted out, and he got out the way. And, if you was wondering, too, why Tank was moving so much, Ryan Garcia got to be set to throw. Ryan Garcia can't throw a platform. A lot of fighters can't throw a platform and generate power. So Tank Davis just did enough movement. So Ryan Garcia couldn't get off. That pretty much was like his feint. Every time he'd sit there and then he'd just shuffle to the side and Ryan had to pick his feet up and move again. Tank could shuffle back to the other side. So then when Tank would feint, like he about to move, Ryan would have to bite and Tank would get off. So yeah, that's just the little nuances. Like I said, when you make somebody when you use their feet against them, that's kind of what I mean. He using his feet against him. That's exactly what he did. Every time Ryan was set to throw something, Tank would just shuffle to the side. Ryan would have to pick his feet up and meet him, And then every now and again, Tank Davis would go and land something, and he would time Ryan Garcia, get Ryan timing down. He came up short a little bit early, but he had to just really find that distance. Anything that I like to see Tank do a little bit different of. I like to see Tank kind of jab more. You got a guy in there that didn't want to jab. I like to see him just jab a little bit more. Kind of like to see that jab to the stomach. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Mayweather did versus Corrales. I think he could have did more of that, but he had a game plan. He made Ryan continue to pick up his feet. He took advantage of being able to, one thing great about Tank, he could be flat-footed. He can get on his toes. He can feint. He used his feet against. He used the Ryan Garcia feet against him. You know what I'm saying? Every time Ryan was set to throw, he made Ryan pick up his feet. Ryan didn't know if he was shuffling, stepping to the side, if he was coming or going. One of the times he threw that left hook, that pot shot left hand, straight left, and then slid out the side door and got Ryan Garcia real good. So, and then later in the fight, I think whatever round Ryan won, I think it might have been the sixth round. And Ryan kind of landed a couple more good shots in that round. He started to get his confidence back. But ultimately what happened was every time he mounted confidence, he landed shots. That just made him more and more reckless. No discipline. One per se, his chin wasn't flying up. He was holding the phone. He was roughing up Tank in the exchanges, when they was clinching in the exchange, in the clinches. But as far as the knockout, like I seen it from a different angle. And to me, I seen him throw the shot to the rib cage a little bit, but I had to really step around the balloons they had there. And he threw a left, he turned the hook over. Had Tank not turned that left hook over to the body, that liver shot, Ryan Garcia probably still, he probably, will continue to be on his feet a little bit longer. But he turned that shot over. Excuse me. Yeah, he turned that fucking shot over. I forgot to take the pills. He turned that shot over, and he turned that shot over. He turned it over, and that's why I had the impact that it had. He turned that shot over right into the liver, and it was hard to see because I had a different angle, and I'm like, oh man, I seen it at first, and I'm like, oh, body shot. But when I really stepped around the balloons and really got a clear picture at the TV, he turned that liver shot over. It was short, and you want to know if you don't believe that was a real shot, don't even watch the punch. Even though the punch, he turned it over really good in short areas. He's a really good puncher. Look at Ryan Garcia's body when he throw that punch. His body. You see the impact of the body. His body. You see the impact of the punch in his body, and his side get the like shit. Like I can't even know what to describe it. Who Joe Louis punched in the side of their liver, and his punch print was still on the side of them. Made Ryan want to take the shit. Yeah, the liver shot. You take. That's a. On top of that, Ronnie Boy Fresh was talking about on Twitter on how, the way Drain might had an issue to it too. That's what it do. The body shot's hard to recover from. Tank didn't even look that good. Well, a lot of it was you got to get the distance. Versus a taller fighter, you got to find a distance. Ryan Garcia was awkward, and you paying attention to his left hook. You know what I'm saying? He was varying. He was throwing the right hand to the body every now and again. So anytime you're the shorter fighter, you gotta find distance. It's hard, but even when you're the shortest fighter, it's not like once I find the distance, that's the distance. Unless you close the gap and stay on the inside. And Ryan Garcia didn't allow Tank Davis to fight on the inside as well too. Credit to him, but it's hard to kind of keep finding that distance. But once he found the distance, Ryan made it tough on him. Imagine if Ryan Garcia had used the jab. I called the 7th round. I called the body shot. Call it the luck of the Irish. Ryan keep walking in without throwing a jab, and he kept walking in Tank Davis' left hand. This was Tank easiest fights, to be honest. Could be. Ryan Coach shouldn't have told him to go left all night. You mean he should have told him to go left all night, right? Because he was going right. He was going to his right. Ryan dumb fighter. Tank baited him from the beginning. Yeah. Ryan career over with. He can't beat no top 35 40. He haven't made 135 since 2020. Ryan fight IQ at a 10 today. Yeah, it's not really high. King and Ryan completely abandoned his gameplay. I don't know why in the world he came out swinging wild at Tank like that. This dude is insane. Once he got knocked down the second, he was discouraged the whole fight. Oh, you mean the first time? Or the second time? Yeah, it was over with. I mean, yeah. He came out swinging wild, and it worked for him when he caught him on the ropes. It worked for him. He hurt him, and he felt like Tank was holding on for dear life, and Tank was just, he timed him. Clean left hand. Y'all did Tank beat Devin or Shakir? Yeah, he got a great chance at winning those fights. It'll be a little bit more difficult because they're going to throw jabs and do things more technical, but when you can punch like that, you know what I'm saying? When he punched the whole party, went, ooh, he only threw a pawn jab and the left hook. Yeah, he threw a right hand to the body. It was a real good when he landed. I can remember, but pretty much CB, yeah. Tank was landing some mean body shots. Yeah, I told you. I mean, how else was if he wasn't going to use the jab to close the distance? Because he had to be cognitive of them hooks too, and they're hard to get away from sometimes. You know, that's why I just figured. I figured he wouldn't out jab him. I figured he'd break down the torso. Liver shots ain't no joke. Nope. And he couldn't brace for that shot. Had he been able to brace out the Jazzy, had he been able to brace that shot, it'd have been a wrap. He said Tank has a great ring coverage, great leverage and torque on every punch. Yeah, that was in that short area, AP. That short area, he generated a lot of power. He said, since you proved the fight was fixed, you got to take a look at it. He said he fought him just like Rolly did. I mean, yeah, in his own special way. Remember Calvin Ford said after Ryan, after Ryan, they coming for Devin and Shakir. Now the pressure's on. Shakir has nothing line. Neither does Tank the open lane. Yeah, Tank got to go do his time. He hasn't been sentenced yet, so you don't know how much time he's gonna get. I expect 30 days. Probably out earlier with good behavior. Where do Tank go from here? Devin Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakir Stevenson, Lomachenko if he win. In addition to that, if he wanted to do his own thing, probably Eastside Cruz rematch. Keaton said Ryan had some success with the right hand. Yeah, he did. He dropped the right hand to the body, threw some lead right hands. But when you don't throw the most important punch in boxing and you the taller fighter, it just made me think of kind of Diego Corrales and Mayweather. What George Foreman said that whole fight, he says the left jab is the most important punch in boxing, and Corrales is not throwing it. He's looking for a fight. Ryan was looking for a fight. All right, when I get out of here, man, I look at it. He said, notice how quick Heyman throws Tank in a fight with the Mexican-American. I bet they won't put Tank in there with Shakir and Haney. Clarissa, yeah, I agree. I don't see it happening. Hope I'm wrong. Ryan seemed like he abandoned his orthodox fighter with no right hand. His left hand or orthodox fighter with no. I mean, yeah, he should have been throwing his jab and his straight right hand. He rather lead off. Ryan is from the Victor Ortiz school. Victor Ortiz was way more polished, but you want to say he quit? I mean, it's a conversation. I didn't get hit with that liver shot. I will say that I didn't get hit with that liver shot, but it's a great question to have. I mean, I think it was a good shot. It was a shot that he didn't brace for, and the punches that you don't brace for are the ones that hurt the most. When you can't brace for a punch, and you can brace when you don't brace for a punch, you take a good punch. I mean, you really got a great chin. You really got a iron body. So he couldn't brace for that punch. And I thought he was gonna get up when he said 8. When he didn't get up when he said 8, I said, all right, he ain't getting up, he quit. So I don't really want to say he quit, but he ain't built for this shit. We all knew it. So let's stop kidding ourselves. He ain't built for this. This fight didn't have many eyes on it. My stream didn't freeze once. When a fight this big freezes badly. I mean, yeah, a lot of people was talking about it though. It was a whole fight party. I think a lot of people was disappointed. They thought the fight was going to be more action-packed. I thought it'd be a little bit more action packed. I knew it was gonna be some tension early. Two big punchers like to take their time. I knew two big punchers was gonna take their time. We knew that. You know, I felt when Ryan Garcia opened up, when somebody who landed the first who said this? Hold on, I don't know who said this. But yeah, that's my thing about it, bro. You know, that's my thing about it. I just think that I lost my train of thought reading this Discord. But yeah, let me see what I was talking about. But yeah, you know, I think people's talking about it. They fire sticked it at the party. It was a good fucking stream at the party too. I don't know what setup they was using. They had the music going. They couldn't get the audio going for whatever reason. I think one of the TVs was ahead of the other one too. But yeah, you know, all the black people was going for Tank. I was in a party full of niggas, so everybody was going for Tank for sure. You know, and you know, when you don't lose the most important punch in boxing, George Foreman said it best. When you don't use the left hook, the left jab, or whatever your lead jab is, bro, you already lost. It's only so many Roy Jones. That was another problem with Amir Khan. Amir Khan refused to throw the left hook. That was a huge problem with Amir Khan. He refused to throw, the left jab. He refused to throw the left jab. That was a huge problem. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. He refused to throw the left jab. I remember watching that Corrales Mayweather fight. What'd he say? He said Corrales is not throwing the left jab. It's the most important punch in boxing. And what Mayweather do? Mayweather ate off his ass. Everything I said Ryan needed to do was all deficiencies in this game. My bro said that fight Tank could be Spence. Yeah, he's smoking crack. Real boxing fans know Ryan is a gimmick. Yeah, it is what it is. Tank said it, plenty of time leading up to there. And wasn't no Terrence Crawford Errol Spence announcement tonight either. Once I seen Tank went out to Sosa, I knew it was over. Yeah, I seen Chief Keef. Like I said, I couldn't hear it, but I heard people talking about it. What's good, bro? How you been? I'm good, man. What's going on, Harry, bro? Jazzy said, good to hear. Conscious analyst, good fella, no problem. But shit, it wasn't too much to analyze. It was everything I said. I said he'd stop him in the 7th, and I said it'd be a body shot. Tank and his coach were working on ducking that left hook and countering with the uppercut the whole fight, pre-fight in the locker room. The same punch he knocked Ryan down in the second with. I thought that was a straight left hand. I could be wrong. He said, "Oh, what up, Tom?" But he said that fight went exactly how I thought it was. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. I don't know what you bring Joe Goosen in. He was very barbaric in his attack. It was very wild. Amir Khan was more polished than he was. A jab, and moving to his left could have went a long way. And a right hook, straight right hand could have went a long way. So I bought the fight on his own and wouldn't let me watch the fight. Kept saying problems with payment, but in my bank account it shows they took the money out. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz said the same thing on Twitter. He had problems watching the fight. Shit, Lyft took $35 for a $16 ride. I gotta go call my the bank, get my money back. He lost like Oscar lost to Hopkins. That was a liver shot. Oscar was taking chances moving up in weight. Many filings for fraud on the zone on faulty pay-per-view. Yeah, Virgil Ortiz, the zone fighter, said that. Neutral Natural salute. Kyle Bennett said Ryan Garcia is very sloppy with his form. I've seen a lot of opportunities Tank missing this fight where he could have ended the fight with one punch. I think he had to worry about that left hook. He had to worry about finding the proper distance. So yeah, I would say with some opportunities missed, but one thing Ryan Garcia can do is punch. One thing Ryan Garcia can do is punch. So I think he had to be aware of that punch. So, but one thing Ryan Garcia can do is punch. When is Tank gonna be in the 50-50 fight? I can't call it. Ryan Garcia, the Instagram model, they said he worth $20 million, and his family look like they got money regardless. So he quit like Fondor. I can't say Fondor quit, bro. I can't say Fondor quit. I said Fondor didn't know where the fuck he was at. And then you 6'7", that take a lot of energy to get off that canvas too. It's a different disadvantage to be. I can't say I won't say Fondor quit. Fondor got knocked the fuck out. Now Ryan Garcia, yeah, he didn't want no more. But them liver shots, bro, and he didn't brace for it. I can't say I would have got up neither. And I got tanked by what? About 100 pounds, if not a little bit more. I'm surprised they missed. They ain't asked Tank who he wanted next. You think that wasn't by design, Jacoby? That it's in the Discord. If you want to jump on, the link in the Discord. If you want to jump on, the links in the Discord. Time to liver shots, but the body shut down. Yeah, that motherfucker had that late reaction too. Tank need to fight somebody. His best win is Pedraza. I felt that Pedraza robbed Eddie Cherry for that belt. David Morales is scary. Yeah, I didn't see it. I heard about it. Big kid, bro. Like Benavidez is wild for fighting him. He ain't got shit to gain for fighting a dude like that, but I respect it. Only person I seen giving Tank problems is Tupac Shakur Stevenson. I think Devin Haney give him some problems. Too much perpetual movement. But what happened when Tank hit Devin Haney is the question. King and Ryan made a young, dumb person move, completely misjudged, taking the contract and no tune-up. He haven't fought since July. No wonder Oscar answered questions vaguely about Ryan's experience. I mean, shit, it is what it is, man. Most of these dudes fight once a year anyway. Tank been active. It is what it is. Rolly KO Ryan could happen, but you expect Rolly look more polished than Ryan did in there with Tank. They both made mistakes. Rolly looked more polished. They both novices when you look at it. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Neutral natural. The fight was predictable. Both guys having chess matches, taking pictures in the ring of them waiting for their big checks to hear what the numbers are. Town said Ryan Garcia gave away his game plan by saying he was going to look and land the hook. So Tank was looking for the. Oh yeah, he didn't have to say that neither, though. I think they knew that. That's all he had. I thought he should have threw the uppercut, and that might have been somewhat successful. But yep, and he threw that left hook and kept putting himself out of position. Even the right hook put him out of position. Tank kind of looked like the older Mayweather tonight. Straight shots to the body, but he has power. He ain't beating Devin or Shakur, though. Yeah, I don't know. Be good fights. I didn't expect much from Ryan, to be honest. I didn't. But I was hoping for a good fight. A lot of people was kind of fed up at the party about the fight and shit. People looking away, drinking, smoking and shit, and then you see Ryan Garcia just go down and not get back up. So morale looks scary, she got. Yeah, Falco is solid. His brother better though. That's Escobar. Goosen was hyping up how good Ryan was. Goosen was there for the check only. Yeah, of course. Alden was there for the check. You don't take baby steps in boxing and go from fighting a guy like Fortuna, who was out of shape, and Tagaho to go on to fight Ryan, Tank Davis. Tank Davis is to be respected. Nutrition say Tank needs a fight for undisputed champion. No more crappy catchweight fights. He said Tank didn't have to taint his win. He didn't need all the stipulation. He didn't need no stipulations other than my check bigger than yours, my nigga. That's the only stipulation he needed. Morel Jr. is a force. He said Ryan and my may be the fast, but he has no footwork at all. Ryan was all balanced all night. Yep. The one of the wild left hooks, not methodically setting up his shots. Think Thought Tactical say checking and saying what's good, family. Keep up the grind, my guy. Appreciate it, man. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. When Tank dropped him in the second, Garcia's game plan changed. Shit. I think it changed when Garcia landed them hooks on the ropes and was hitting Tank on the ropes in the second round. I think he started to, think it was his day, his time. And it wasn't. It wasn't. That's what I think. I think he thought he was gonna have some success after he landed them punches, and that's the worst thing that could have happened for him. Damn, Ja went for over 40. Grizzlies ain't that good though, bro. I don't know if it's because they missed Steven Adams. I had Brian going for over 40. I thought Brian was scary ass nigga. Michael Jordan would have dropped 100 on Dylan Brooks' head. He said a lot of ish about Ryan, but I respect that he took the fight. Man, I know the choice. Where else he's gonna make this type of money at? I'm tired of the same song and dance. Yeah, I just beat a Mexican. What Baby said. So they didn't even let Devin Haney be at the fight because they know he got all the belts. It's kind of embarrassing. The fight was literally for no belts. Devin Haney wasn't there. I said he was gonna be there. David better stay away from David. Oh man, which David? When Tank hit Ryan to the liver, Ryan, my liver start hurt. Yeah, I had to look at it. I seen it when it first happened, but when I look at a better angle, the way he turned that left hook over, I was like, ooh, what's that? We busted around. Oh my God. Benavidez don't want no smoke Morale Jr. Support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Yeah, Morale a problem. I mean, like I said, that's no risk. That's no high risk, low reward for Benavidez. But hey, we win. Called and not. Rolly wants the title. Tank gonna move up, fight Rolly again. Yeah, I heard old boy. Shoot, I'm tired. I heard old boy might get an exception, bro. So he might be back in that picture. He said he got a medical he had a medical reason for it, which they all do, right? Benavidez will go night versus David Morale. He said Andy Cruz Gomez will give Tank work, but he lacks the professional experience. His reflex is better than Tank. He beat Keyshawn Davis 4 times in the amateurs, but this ain't no sprint. This is a marathon. Why is Devin so revered? Somebody got to be the heel. Shit wasn't rigged. I don't think it was. If Canelo put a rehydration clause on David Benavidez, I don't want to hear nothing. That's exactly you're gonna hear a lot of shit. Benavidez, he probably can overcome it because he's young enough. But Beaver was like, tis. Beaver was like, okay, not a problem. I still crush you. Beaver don't give a fuck. Beaver said, okay, I can do that. No problem. I fuck you up regardless. He said, I want to see Tank versus Frank Martin. That's a good fight. I think Frank need a little bit more seasoning. Both guys had bad foot. I don't think Tank footwork was bad. I thought Tank footwork was pretty good. Frank Martin didn't get no Tank Davis. Yeah, he better come in like he Mexican. Nah, you one of them black Mexicans. Nah, we want them real thorough Mexicans, nigga, not that black shit. Shakur beat Tank I don't know about every round, bro. I don't know about every round. He said Devin Revere because he undisputed. Him and David Stevenson got to get it in. They was mad at Devin before he got undisputed. All of them had opportunity to go over there and get that belt. They didn't do it. Oh, Haney was at the fight. Okay. Somebody said he was there. Philly, dilly. Haney was at the fight. Why is boxing becoming so soft? All these clauses and fighters in the same division complimenting each other. Shakur saying Tank is so sweet and sharp. And it is what it is. And what I was watching, bro, I was watching something. Oh man, I was watching the Phoenix game, and after the game, you got Chris Paul and KD uplifting Russell Westbrook in the playoff series, and I'm just thinking, like, bro, like, they remember the other day after game 1 or 2, KD and Russ embracing in the back, like, this is supposed to be war. Ooh, good God, this supposed to be, you know, this supposed to be war. This supposed to be fucking war, bro. Hold on. This supposed to be war. What's going on, bro?
Yo.
Yeah, it was good. What's going on? But this supposed to be war. If we could now the series over with, we good. But I ain't bigging up nobody I'm playing against in no playoff series or a competitor, man. I ain't kissing nobody. Like, we enemies, bro. But what's good, bro?
What's up, man? What's up? What you on, man?
Good.
Hell
What you thought
yeah.
about the fight?
Oh, it was good, man. It was good. I ain't
A
gonna
lot,
lie, I thought
a lot of people ain't like it.
yeah, I thought Ryan was gonna last longer, but Tank, you know, he found the opening, man, start taking that body and she was all she wrote.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I thought Ryan was gonna bring a little bit something more to the table.
Yeah, yeah, same here. But nah, man, Tank did what he was supposed to do, man. Shit.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, yeah, I knew he was gonna attack that, but I thought Tank could have jabbed more.
Mm-hmm.
But he just
Yeah, I
attacked
agree.
the body. I don't think he was. He just was looking out for Ryan Garcia left foot. Ryan Garcia a gimmick. Let's call it what it is. I don't think you're
Yeah.
gonna see Ryan Garcia again.
Damn, word.
I mean, what else he gonna do? He ain't
Nah,
made
yeah.
135 since 2021.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Andy Ruiz said he gave up. He should have risked his life more.
What?
That's what Andy Ruiz said.
Oh, damn.
I mean, shit, I ain't telling nobody how to
I'm about
die.
to say that, man. He took a liver shot, man. Like, it's
Yeah,
easy to say that, but man, take a liver shot, that's not
and he
easy,
didn't brace for it.
right?
He didn't see it coming, dog.
He
Don't.
didn't.
Yeah, when you don't see some shit coming, you ever hit your head on the cabinet and you don't even see the cab. That shit hurt.
Exactly. And what's crazy, bro, is they traded shots, but Tank
They
shot was
did.
obviously more effective. Yeah,
It was shorter too.
exactly. Shorter.
I
Exactly.
thought I thought Tank was gonna drop. To be honest.
Yeah, but like you said again, it was shorter, and he hit him right on the liver, literally. So yeah,
Yeah, he just,
uh,
and you had to really look at that punch too, because a lot of people thought it was some bullshit. Because the way I was looking at first, I seen it was legit. But when
no,
I had to look at it again, I was like,
uh,
I don't know. But I got a better angle. He turned that motherfucker over in that liver, bro.
yeah,
He turned
for
it
sure.
over. He turned it over. Had he not turned that shot over the way he did, had he not turned that hook over, bro, dog, I don't
Yeah,
think it would have been as effective. That was a textbook short
yeah,
left hook to the body. That was textbook, bro.
yeah, for sure.
That was textbook. Like if you looked at it at one angle, you didn't see him turn that hook over. You just seen it
No,
land.
no. Yeah, I didn't
But
see
if
it
you but
actually
if you look at
landed.
Ryan's body, you
Hmm.
can see the impact on his body from that short left hook, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Yep.
Tom? You can jump in whenever you're ready. But yeah, that short left hook, bro. I looked at
Yeah.
his body like one of the last
Right.
times they showed
He
it. Yeah, I looked at his body, bro. I'm like, oh shit.
Man, did you see his nose is bleeding too? I don't know what that was
Oh
about.
yeah. Oh no, when he dropped him.
Yeah, but it's like Ryan knows like blood was leaking. Actually, it was leaking before that
You think what
knockdown.
was it before the knockdown? Damn.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like if you look like before like Tank was going there for the punch, his blood my bad, his nose was leaking. I don't know from what, but
It probably
man,
was
I
a
could have been
straight
from the
left
weight
hand.
cut. I don't know.
Probably was a straight left hand, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, could have
Had
been.
to
Yeah,
be. Yeah, that
yeah.
left hand, because that left hand, some people thought it was a body shot, but I was like, no, that bitch landed on his jaw when he dropped him. He said,
Uh-huh.
I bet they won't let Tank fight progress. Man, hell no, for
Nah,
what?
heck nah. Yeah,
For what?
nah, come
Fuck you
on,
got the game.
right? Nah.
Some certain fights you just be like, man, what the fuck I got the game for that fight. But Benavidez fight Andre, I think he would.
Yeah.
Ryan becoming a full-time content creator. I ain't mad at it,
Sure.
bro. If you got other ways to make dividends, bro, go make them
Exactly.
dividends the other way, bro.
No, yeah, for real. Shit.
Hell
I like
yeah.
2 million followers. I mean, my bad subscribers. So yeah, might as well.
That nigga Andy Ruiz talking about he should have risked his life more. I'm like,
Like, come on, bruh. And you supposed to fight Fury? Like, I hope that's not like, what's that about,
man, that
bro?
motherfucker might be going to jail. Shit.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. You here's what his wife got a couple weeks ago. He allegedly cheated on his wife, and now she's saying the Me Too shit, and she brought the kids into it. So you already know how that go.
Man.
That's one thing women can. That's why you got to record everything around this motherfucker. Nah, bro.
No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because somebody can insinuate something you did something or say you did
Right?
something, they can ruin your whole reputation, bro.
No, facts. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean, man. Sure.
Yeah. And somebody was like, I knew when he won the title from AJ, he was gonna leave her. I'm like, and when a woman don't want to leave, she gonna do everything not to leave, bro.
Yeah.
Call your mama, all types of shit. And everybody vilify you. One of my mother's uncles, he left for a white woman. They still mad at this nigga. They be dogging her out at every part. And she keep coming. Every party they had, they be dogging her out. I'm like, Suzanne a real bitch. Cause I'd be like, man, I'd have went postal in this motherfucker.
Right.
Oh, that bitch a real bitch. Tom, you there, bro? You probably gotta mute your mic good. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
You probably gotta switch your mic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably some configurations. Anything you had to do to get on, AB?
No, bro. All I did was allow my mic. Oh yeah, you probably gotta allow his mic.
Yeah, go to the
And then
mic
yeah,
settings.
allow your mic and your
Yeah,
cam.
yeah. Allow your mic, your cam. You said.
Yep. Yeah. Man, I've been meaning to get on a live with you, man. I just shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allow your mic, your cam.
Yep.
That shit a different. Tank is now Canelo Jr. Hey,
Hey,
and he want to
whatever.
play Modern Warfare 2, looking for some action. I probably won't play tonight. I probably play tomorrow, bro. Motor City Smoke 3. I'm on Xbox. I mean, you can play on both. Hank has fast feet, but not
I
good
can agree.
footwork. Yeah,
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you
it,
mean.
it worked for you.
Exactly, it works. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Like,
That motherfucker in there ain't trying to get to. That motherfucker was effective.
right, we're going.
I
Once I started seeing him, I might have cut you off, but soon he started
no,
going to
yeah.
that body. Like, so when I started seeing him going that straight cross to the body and Tank, I'm like, yeah, he got him.
Ryan landed a couple good body shots too.
Yeah,
Left
exactly. He
hook, right
did.
hand. Yeah, he
Yeah, for
did.
sure. I just think Tank could take him more right because he got the more dog. But no, like yeah, he definitely did.
He
I
had
just
some good
like
shit. It
hell
was
yeah.
too far in between.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
about
was
it.
too it was too far in between, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Said Tank
Man,
versus
that was
Navarrete
crazy.
next. Man, Navarrete, man, ain't got enough meat on that bone.
No.
Meat on that bone. That motherfucker get knocked out.
Yeah.
Tank look extremely small in the ring with Ryan. Y'all think Devin Shakir gonna follow Tank around the ring and throw jabs? Not throw jabs. Shit. Hell
Oh
no.
no. Hell
That,
no. No. No.
that nigga
Mm-mm.
Ryan showed you how not to do that shit.
Right. I about to say yeah. He that got the press conference. He just saying like he just was being stupid, man. Like he didn't. He came in there
Who?
reckless. Ryan. They did. He got his press right now. It's a
What he
post
say?
press. He was saying he basically was being reckless, and he said if it's a fighter that's like a pretty much insinuating Devin or Shakur, like if it was a fighter who's more patient and more disciplined, they give Tank problems. He said he was just being
You
reckless and
already know.
stupid.
You already know he wasn't gonna come with the truth.
Nah,
He wasn't gonna come with the truth.
nah,
This in town ain't got no signal. That's what they
oh yeah, he
saying.
don't actually. That's the
Yeah.
problem. You don't got no signal, bro. Yeah, you look at
Tank
his
never just.
bars.
He
Yeah,
said, "Why
that's
would you think?" My bad. He said, "Why would you
are you
think
good?
there'll be besides the internet? Why would you think that besides internet hype, a lot of people lost money betting on ethnicity and pre-fight talk and everything else don't matter? Yeah, a lot of Mexicans gonna stick with Mexicans, bro.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, that's common, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gonna have niggas who gonna stick with niggas. The niggas was on the right side of this one. Obviously, Ryan will get
For
crucified
sure.
at
For sure.
140. Two up, two down. Man, we all knew that. The
Yeah, for
majority,
sure.
majority at 35 pounds is gonna get crucified at 140. Now that old boy out the way, it might be a little bit easier.
This nigga Brown, NUA. Hey, that's gonna be a good fight too, bro. The NUA Foden. I don't know if you.
Yeah, man. Foden a thick motherfucker though, man. I
Yo,
already know how
yeah,
Foden
for
gonna
sure.
fight.
I think it's gonna be good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that shit gonna be
But you right here. He definitely big though.
that motherfucker big
That's,
as
that's
hell. All right, no, he gonna close that distance and start mauling that nigga. I already know what he gonna do. Question is,
yeah,
can a new way make the adjustment? You gotta
yeah.
go. Can he fight a black fighter too? Is the question.
Mm-hmm. That is the
It's a
question.
it's yeah it's a science to that shit. Tim Zuby fighting them niggas, bro. He be sparring them. Cause I heard him. He said, "I know how to fight these boys." When he said that, I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
I mean, yeah,
Oh no.
he be, man, that motherfucker be sparring them niggas, bro.
Oh man.
His daddy whooped his fair share of niggas' asses too, so he
Oh
got an
yeah.
advantage. A lot of these guys like AJ don't be wanting to come over here, and Anthony Yard was sneaking back and forth over here sparring and shit too. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm.
Anthony Yard was sneaking over here sparring and shit. It's the
Yeah.
best place for you. Now, it was a rumor that Tank Davis got knocked out in sparring by a Russian. I heard that shit didn't matter now.
No, I did. I think I remember you brought that up too. Was that the same dude that Floyd was mad at him and said, "Let me show you how to do it"? Was that the same, or that
No,
was the other?
them niggas
My
was
bad.
Italian. They was
Okay,
Italian
my bad.
brothers. They
Oh,
was
okay.
Italian. I think
Okay.
they was Italian. These are people who say Ryan Quick don't know nobody. Yeah. And the people that knew boxing at the party, like, yeah, you ain't getting up from that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that motherfucker, like, He said they delayed reaction proves it was real. That was a vulnerable area. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Tank
sure.
Tank Tank wasn't even in a great position to throw that punch.
Nah.
That was great
Was
presence of mind to throw that punch, bro. I don't think he expected that.
no, he didn't. He thought he was gonna get up. He said,
No, I didn't think he thought he was gonna drop.
"No, no, no, yeah."
Yeah, I think he thought he ate that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at Tank and shook his
Yeah,
head.
he did.
No,
Like you're like, oh man.
man, that nigga knew that he knew that shit was gonna happen. Dog Tank wants to mention Devin name in the post doesn't want to mention
You
Devin
don't
name.
got to shit.
It is what it is. I ain't mad
Right.
at him. If I'm Devin, I just take that as a victory and keep it moving, bro. Can't
Exactly.
make nobody fight you
Right.
unless he gonna bum rush the room.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they made it to where you don't got to. So
But he was talking shit about him when they both had fights lined up.
yeah, exactly. Shit. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, there you
man.
go. You go, Kobe.
I bet.
Tri-state area stand up, mercies and
Yeah,
all.
we
High
got hit.
heels.
No mercies for your boy. No mercies for your boy. We on the show. I
What you
guess
thought
y'all
about
need
the
a
fight?
it was just like you predicted. I wouldn't say it was action packed because there wasn't that many punches thrown, but I guess the build up, I would say like they sold the fight well to the point where you were kind of like the anticipation for something to happen was what kind of captivated you to watch the
Yeah,
fight.
I agree. That's what I
Yes.
got too. I agree.
Yeah. So I think that was it.
What you say?
I think it was just the anticipation for
Okay.
like something
Yeah.
to happen. You know what I'm saying? Is what made the fight kind of exciting. And you know, we CJ, we just to veer off. CJ had already called it. Like he didn't really want to cover the fight, but it's what everybody wanted. We already knew what this fight was going to be. We knew that Tank was levels above. It
Right.
seemed like he was 2 levels above Ryan as far as being a boxer. There was a glimpse of Ryan kind of showing his speed, and it looked like it was going to bother Tank. But just from me breaking the fight down and looking at it, I was like, yo, Tank gonna catch him eventually. And when I thought about it, that's when he ended up catching him. And then from there on out, he just picked him off, and it was a good showing for Tank. He did what he was supposed to do. If Tank would have went there past 10 rounds, I would have been disappointed. I ain't gonna lie, because I did bet 7 and 8. I did 2
see,
bets.
my nigga, see, man. Yeah, I told
That's
you.
crazy though, CJ. You bet the round. You bet the Zach round.
Listen, I bet
Yeah,
7.
and John Morant got fucking 40 points and over 40 now
but
LeBron.
CJ, I told you LeBron wasn't gonna get that. I
LeBron
was
a
gonna
bitch.
I was gonna tell you put AD for 30, but I don't know why you.
Man, bro, I couldn't trust him, bro. I can't even say I missed an opportunity.
I'm telling
I just couldn't trust him,
but
dog.
I didn't know that Ja was playing when because I didn't watch the game from the start. When I changed the channel over and I see them on the court, I was totally
Shout out
surprised.
to Westbrook though.
Yeah, Westbrook went out there and balled.
He better with the ball as the primary ball
handler. He's not an off ball player. But so CJ, while I was watching the first round, right? And when Ryan was kind of trying to bring it on the Tank, I kind of realized, Tank showed me some stuff, and I was like, you know what? Shakur could definitely beat Gervonta. Definitely. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that Shakur can. I had a little bit of doubt, but watching Shakur last performance, even though it was against subpar competition as well, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. I would feel very comfortable betting $200 to $300 on Shakur to beat Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That motherfucking power real.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. That power is.
And and listen, there's a lot of haters out there because I was talking cash shit. I went over $500 on this fight because Ryan did his part in making people believe that he was going to actually do something. There's a lot of haters out here talking about that shit was staged and all of that. Listen, that boy placed that punch in the right. If you was watching that fight,
you just talked about it. Yeah,
if you was watching that fight, you knew
you had to watch it a couple times. Though.
Yeah, you had to watch.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing was, CJ, I see Tank's facial expression afterwards. I was like, oh, he must have caught him with something because why is he? When he took the knee, I was like, oh damn, that's it.
Yeah. When I looked at the impact of that punch on his body, I said, yeah.
He couldn't breathe, bro. He couldn't breathe.
His daddy probably want to talk Thailand anyway. I want to see Sabril Matias versus Gervonta ASAP. It's not happening at 10 and 35. Don't wait for Haney. He ain't gonna fight.
Why y'all want to take the lose so bad, bro?
Like, that motherfucker, man. That nigga got that motherfucker.
That's 140. The Matias are 140, dude.
What weight class is Oshaki Foster at?
That's 130.
130. Yeah.
That motherfucker. That's a Sabril Matias nigga got a face like a damn junkyard car.
No, he got a face like a cinder block.
Yeah, that motherfucker shit hard as hell.
That man cheekbones is so chiseled, it's not at 90-degree angles.
Yeah, I am, man. Him and Let Progress handle that nigga. He said Ryan took no risk in the loss. He's the H word. He'll bounce back the way boxing promoters and politics. Ain't no politics at 40, my boy.
None.
Nothing but hard times. I put a new link in there, bro. He said Frank Ali say Ryan got bad forward, no defense, no ring IQ, just fast hands and some pop. And anytime somebody kept saying, "Oh, my power," like okay.
And he kept just saying, like, "Yeah, I'm gonna knock you out with the left hook." I said, "This boy out here, he just begging to get his ass cooked."
Ryan was way too aggressive. As soon as Ryan landed a couple shots, man, 4-1-3 boxing, that motherfucker, that was his downfall. When he landed a couple of them shots,
he got over eager. He got over eager.
Yeah, he did.
He knew he only had a puncher's chance.
He got over eager because I seen him trying to reach for the jab, but Tank kept countering his jab.
Yep, and he didn't never try to throw a more convincing jab neither.
Yeah, he didn't try to step into the jab. He was just trying to throw it from afar. He really did. He proved that he didn't know how to use his reach.
He was trying to pressure Tank, but it was posturing.
Yeah, it wasn't really like, and they were like, "Oh, Ryan's a master at cutting off the ring." Yeah, sure he is.
I don't know why I let you log in. Vince Phillips KO. Yeah, Vince Phillips, that motherfucker pulled. Costanzo ain't had no defense in that fight, my nigga. None. That motherfucker took some shots though from Vince Phillips. I just was watching that. Why can't we keep real Mexican fighters be hype jobs until they fight black fighters? They avoid them? I think it's a certain type of black fighters they just typically avoid. I think the Haney and Shakur more than Devin Haney. I think they like fight guys more than Gervonta. But I can't say that, man.
They rather fight the Gervontas.
Yeah, I can't really say they hype. I mean, especially great Mexican fighters over the court. They don't really claim Roberto Duran because he's mixed. But Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., he whooped some niggas' ass. Got some ass whooped by some Robs.
He whooped Roger.
Yeah, but he ain't whooped Frankie Randall. Didn't they rob Frankie Randall like in the second fight too?
Yep.
Frankie Randall was beating his ass.
I mean, would you consider Oscar a great Mexican fighter, or is he American?
I guess. I mean, shit. Yeah, I guess we gotta call him Mexican.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Salvador Sanchez was great.
He whooped the Mayweather before too. It was Jeff. It wasn't Floyd, but he whooped the Mayweather.
Ryan quit. He was just wanted to be on TV. I can't say that.
I can't say that. Yeah.
I wouldn't say he quit.
Man, we couldn't. Man, I couldn't get up from that shit. Devin is the only undisputed champs chasing opponents. Yeah, I think Bernard Hopkins kind of was like that too. To be honest,
he chased Oscar. He chased Oscar.
Well, but I mean, historically, that's what you got to do at 60 and then.
Yeah, because didn't Marvin Hagler do the same thing?
Yeah. Historically, you want to make the money on. I know some big ass welterweights anyway. Felix Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya. Those motherfuckers was big as hell, bro.
Yeah, those was big.
Did Felix Trinidad finish his career like at 168?
60 or 75, one of those.
He fought fucking Roy Jones.
Yeah, it was like, wasn't it at 75 before Roy Jones?
Yeah, and y'all see the difference between Sugar Ray Leonard and Manny Pacquiao size, don't y'all?
Manny Pacquiao looked like a little boy compared to that old ass man.
I thought Ryan was going to surprise, but he got dropped and lost and lose on. But I told you this shit wasn't going to distance. I wasn't going to overcomplicate the Ryan Garcia fight, and I wasn't going to overcomplicate the Rolly fight.
There was no need to.
Doing it. Yeah, I just wasn't going to do it. David better stay away. This is the funniest comment of the night. David better stay away from David.
Yeah.
I don't know what Benavidez got to gain. He got more to gain from Andrade, but Charlo said him and Andrade talked about making a fight. I heard that. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you why I believe it, right? Real quick. I'm gonna talk about this tomorrow. I got some sources over at Charlo, and he said, "Well, I got a fight coming in June or July, whatever." Remember, he said that shit on live. Yeah. He said, "Hey, he ain't got shit lined up." And what I heard is that PB is Showtime don't want to put no more fights on against lower level opponents.
So it got to be all the fights. So the hit that they were putting out, like, oh, this is the fight that's gonna springboard, catapult, fights, bigger fights being made. It's kind of true, but it's not the fight that we thinking of because that announcement still wasn't made. I was still waiting for it.
Yeah, Steven Espinoza said it could happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, it's just to the point where.
But it maybe could.
But I still heard it's gonna happen June 17th. One of my guys said it's still the date. We'll see.
Bud wasn't even in Vegas.
I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah. Man, y'all think that fight gonna happen, man? I got faith in it, but
I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's looking like shit.
They fooled me once. Shame on you. Fooled me twice. Shame on me.
They on part 55 now. Benavidez don't want no smoke with Morale.
Man,
Man, we just seen that. How many times we seen that already, CJ? Like,
let me tell y'all something right now. I don't want to hear about David Morrell out here fighting showcase fights. And y'all thinking he could fight the Mexican monster. You guys need to stop.
Say his name.
He said, name them names, man. Name them names. So we need
you
to say them names. He said, yeah.
No, say his name.
He said, call him out. He said, yeah, what up? It's Jamal Hitman Charlo. He said, name them names, man. We need you to name them names.
Hey, what did he tell Ryan Garcia on the last episode? He said,
talk your shit,
man. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, he was like,
shit.
I wish they would. I hope in the epilogue they get Mike face when Ryan get dropped. I want to see his facial expression.
Mike no boxing more. Mike got the highest IQ probably alive. Now that Bert Sugar died,
he probably do.
That motherfucking all about this kind of guy. Yeah, he had the vault in Verona, New York, of all the fucking fights.
Yeah,
that's the greatest vault of boxing. Period. Even probably greater than Top Ranks vault.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking. He had Kid Chalk, had a whole bunch of shit. That's what patterned his fight style after smaller fighters. Yeah, same thing Darren Anderson do.
Shit, he was a smaller fighter technically for his weight class.
Yeah, man. If you can do what those fighters can do at that height and that weight, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, especially if, like you said, if you mimicking those fighters with their attributes and their abilities.
It's too bad Holyfield don't get his just due neither, bro. Even
bro, listen, you made a great point in a video. I don't know if it was a video or live you was doing. You made a great point. Evander Holyfield, literally the only 4-time heavyweight champion. That means that losses do not matter whatsoever.
He said, I had been, everybody said, you about to fight Mike Tyson. You ain't scared. He said, I didn't heard it so long. They said he pumped Mike Tyson in the amateurs.
Listen, no, not they. Tell everybody who said it.
Who was it? One to Nate?
Nate said, what did Nate say he did? Nate said he walked up to him and did what to him? Slapped the shit out of him. Slapped the shit out of him.
Real?
Evander Holyfield a gold mouth Southern dog, bro.
Nate said he slapped the shit out of him. And when I tell this story, CJ, nobody. This is how you know New York people is delusional. This is where you right. Don't nobody believe till this day, CJ. I said a professional boxer told me.
I believe it because he said I knew the fight was going to be tough and the chasing for Tyson.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to be tough. Fighters, no, you knew because the nigga slapped the shit out of him.
And then look, and the way Holyfield was talking to that shit too. He said my whole life I'll get bullied. And my mom said, don't you let nobody bully you. So everybody keep talking about Tyson. So my whole life, I just wanted to fight Tyson. What you think?
He said, I had friends that said, you about to fight Tyson? You ain't scared? That'd be the main niggas around you that be your real doubters, man.
Doubters and haters, bro. Why would he be afraid? He been an underdog his whole life. Like, come on now.
That motherfucker Holyfield was something vicious too.
Him versus Riddick Bowe. Those are some of the great. That's one of the
savagery.
God, that's some of the greatest.
He probably would have been a stoppage if it wasn't for Parachute Man jumping in that bitch.
This is the truth. If Holyfield fought in today's heavyweight era, couldn't nobody beat him. I'm sorry.
No.
Not with
shit. David Tua too. Shit.
Yeah. That's what you call grit.
Yeah. Andy Cruz Gomez give Tank work. But he lacks. Okay, I read that one. It's starting over. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a professional style, though. I think Dave Morrell, he got a professional style now.
I think he does too. It's just that the opposition, though, and he not getting the rounds in for me.
He almost killed the motherfucker, didn't he?
Yeah, the last fight.
Dog, you gotta step it up,
bro. Right. I just see my man said the zone scanned about $110. Dang, because
Hey, Liv got your boy like that for $35. I gotta call these niggas. But think about it, dog. Think about it, dog. I just seen the Tank interview he did after the fight, man. I'm telling you, dude, man, I don't be respecting a lot of these dudes, man, like that. Because he was saying Devin and Shakur. He said, go see what my team said after the fight. And
no, he said, oh, this is my moment. I'm not gonna listen. I like Tank. He's one of my favorite fighters, but he said, "This is my moment. I'm not letting him ruin my moment. And he need to be worried about his fight May 20th." But fam, this literally Like, where else do he got to go? Like you said, CJ, this is the only place he had to go for this moment in time. Because Shakur don't got no date. Well, there's not even no rumors. Ain't no rumors about, well, we know Devin got a month away from his fight. Those are the only two guys that we could really say that we want to see him fight. Who you going to fight? Frank Martin?
I'm gonna fight Eastside Cruz rematch.
That's what I
he gonna GK Black salute. He gonna let old boy. He gonna Rolly gonna get a belt. He gonna fight Rolly at 40 for the super.
Man, listen, I don't see why he can't let Devin take food off his plate. That's all I'm saying. That Lomachenko fight is his to win. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, he should have been beat up.
He should have been whooped Lomachenko ass. I'm sorry.
And Teofimo Lopez. Floyd talking
both of them.
Fight. Floyd talking about that's a fight that he wanted to he wants to see T.O. and Tank. I was looking at this nigga like, all right,
you could have made it. He could have made it. Didn't they both have a belt at the same time?
I mean, how you kick a nigga out the gym and then be in the ring hyping him up? Nigga,
yo, CJ,
fake to me, bro.
CJ, I looked down at my phone because somebody was asking me like, "Yo, you got a link?" Yo, I look up and I see nothing but jewelry in there. I say, Floyd, I said, what the hell is he doing in there? Leonard popped up for the press conference.
Leonard had the first chair at the press conference.
Yeah, and then look, and then out of nowhere, this fool pop up for the ring walk. Where he come from?
I know they reconciled at the Benavidez and Plant fight. Yeah,
but still, he not his promoter, unless.
Man, you never know,
man. Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, he did have them chains.
Yeah, 50-year-old man with all that jewelry.
Right.
Yeah, and no, man, fuck the jewelry, the pubic hair.
Yeah, on his chin.
him and 50 reconciled at the Kings game too.
They did, but still, 704 Joe, we don't want to hear nothing about that drunk. All right, with that
was he there?
Yeah, with that tacky ass Louis.
I see Caleb Plant trying to get all in the video when they were showing the Charlos. Like, nigga, come on, bye.
Spence had that tacky ass Louis Vuitton set on. These dudes dressed like they come off a mannequin. Probably spent $5,000 on that outfit for a Louis Vuitton bucket hat and t-shirt to match.
Hey, what Chris Brown said about Victor Cruz when he was dating Carucci? Nigga dressed off the mannequin.
Yeah, dressed off the swagless monkey.
Yeah, nigga said he dressed off the mannequin. I was looking at this nigga like, nigga's real. But hey, that's what she like.
This is true. You can't get mad. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
You know, if a bitch can't dress, is that a deal breaker for y'all?
What happened?
If a chick can't dress, is that a deal breaker?
Nope, not for me.
Shit, teach that bitch how to dress. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I teach her how to dress.
The Zone out here working. They about to get a class action lawsuit like Facebook got a claim. Everybody about to get $5 from Facebook,
bruh. And first of all, the Zone didn't have not an announcer on their team. All they did was basically stream the fight from show.
That probably was in the contract. Was in the contract.
I thought they was gonna have like a separate broadcast. They didn't even have one of those, bro.
Probably was in the contract, bro. And then, so that's why they was lazy on the promotion.
Yeah, because they even on social media they really didn't promote nothing.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? They had their own card too, like a couple hours before, like at 5 o'clock.
Earlier.
Yeah. So
he said, laughing my ass, Cat Kobe came to the rescue. Allen Iverson say Tank is like Michael Jordan.
I don't know about that.
Man.
Listen, Andre Ward is like Michael Jordan. If you want to go,
a documentary coming on Showtime too.
That should look fire. He more Michael Jordan than Tank is. Tank is more like Allen Iverson.
Muggsy Bogues.
Oh shit! You just saying that because of the height.
Yeah.
Would you say Tank is more Rod Strickland?
No, he motherfucking Muggsy Bogues when he got his powers taken in Space Jam.
Damn. Remember? When he was doing the fancy dribbles?
Yeah, he said, I got my hands back. He said, touch the ball. Come on, Patrick. You want your powers back?
Mike, don't you want to play?
Summertime. He's a baseball player. He's a baseball player, boy. He looks like a basketball player to me. You know, that's supposed to be Jerry Krause.
Yeah, it was Jerry Krause. Yeah.
That fucking dog, crook. That nigga.
That crook.
The dog, him. He didn't even draft Michael Jordan either.
No, he didn't, right?
Rod Wood did. Rod Thorne. The Zone is out here doing nasty work. Yeah, they just lost all that fan base. Wasn't it free in the UK?
It was supposed to be.
And Dr. Blick laughing. Ha ha ha.
Yo, Dr. Blick hit me and said, "Man, Ryan is a bum."
He probably got UK roots.
He boxed like he was from the UK tonight.
Oscar, get out there with your fighter and show love. At least say a few words. He went out there and represented your. So Oscar De La Hoya, Jamil Harrison. Oscar De La Hoya wasn't even at the press conference.
He wasn't.
Eric Gomez, his dad, and that's probably Lupe Valencia.
Yeah.
That's why Canelo got mad at Oscar, because he went into rehab the day before the day of the Canelo Floyd fight. That's where they beef started from.
I mean, look. The proof's in the pudding. Was Oscar even ringside?
I don't even know, man. I
didn't see Oscar, and I think Ryan a little superstitious because if I'm not mistaken, them the same boots he wore against Luke Campbell.
He liked the shoe. That's his favorite shoe. That's why he wore.
He thought them boots was gonna help him.
Yeah, I to say that. Yeah, his lucky shoe.
Yeah. What Ghostface Killer say? Clack your heels 3 times and wave the magic wand.
Yeah. Yeah, them boots was made for dropping. That's what it was.
She dropped.
Come on, man. Come on, man. So wait, CJ. So how you as far as the rest of the 135 division, what you think of Tank? How you think Tank measure up against Dev, Loma?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, CJ. Like, who you think his next fight should be at least?
Man, motherfucker, the pen.
I'm not even going.
The pen.
See, I wasn't going. See, this is why you see how I asked that question because I knew he was going to say
that motherfucker say, what he tell kid in the house party, man? He said, well, Richard Pryor went to jail. He told jokes to keep them niggas off his butt. He said, what you got? What you better figure something else out.
Kid started rhyming.
Obviously, he should fight Devin Haney for all the belts. I mean, Devin Haney ain't even 100%. Yeah. I mean, like I said, Devin Haney and Loma winner, because I think Loma got a great chance at winning.
I think
that's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait.
I said it earlier in the week. This is going to be Devin Haney's toughest fight of his career.
Yeah, but he had tough fights, unlike two of these niggas.
Yeah, definitely. Because Linares, I don't think any of these guys fought anything close to Linares.
Yeah,
Linares
not saying that Tank should go and call Linares out because I don't want
to. I mean, that Joseph Diaz too wasn't bad.
JoJo, and I heard a rumor that JoJo could potentially be his next opponent, even though JoJo lost his last fight. I did hear that.
Devin?
No.
Oh, you talking about Tank?
Gervonta, yeah, I heard
he's sparring. He's sparring Devin.
He's sparring Devin. He helping them, but I heard that I heard JoJo and Tank really got beef. Like they don't like each other whatsoever. Something from the amateurs, but JoJo lost his last fight, so I don't know how that would work.
Bro, this man said it will be easy.
Oh my God! But I think he should fight Devin next. I mean, you can wait till you can wait to let Shakir get a belt and you get a belt. Then that make a little bit more sense. But him and Shakir fighting the East Coast, I mean, it could work right now.
Yeah, of course. They'll sell the Garden out. They'll sell the Barclays out.
Oh, that nigga ain't letting that nigga get that close. Them niggas probably gonna take that shit to Vegas.
Yeah, that can't be an East Coast. I'm not.
They might go back there. They go back to DC before they do that shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie, CJ. If they fight anywhere near on the East Coast, there's gonna be a fight breaking out in the stands.
Yeah, no, I don't think Madison Square Garden would allow it.
Bro, Madison Square Garden allowed Meek Mill's fans to smoke that whole thing out. Trust me, they would.
I don't think so.
All right.
You got 2 niggas in the ring.
Listen, 2 niggas in the ring versus 50 niggas on stage. Let me tell you something. Madison Square Garden gonna be like, we don't want no problem with these blacks.
The Barclays Center, yes.
Madison MSG? Square Garden, yes.
No, I don't think so, bro.
You wasn't there with
they will be. You probably right, but they gonna be prepared for that shit.
It was like, listen,
they gonna be prepared for that.
We have a surplus of Negroes, and we need this thing under control.
They're not gonna let that versus shit happen again. How they not letting that shit? He said, I like the fight because of the action. I like it, but no belts was won or took. Social media belt was won. I'm surprised the WBC ain't presented.
Nah, the WBA was there. They was giving everybody a little trophy belt at the end of the fight. You ain't see? Every fight they gave everybody a belt except for the main event because they had to point that out that listen, this is not a championship fight.
Ryan Garcia, man, go get that man your check.
Yeah, he need to go give him a check. Go
Yeah,
give
you
him a
know
check.
that wasn't real, boy. He been sick, man, and get paid.
What up, CJ Kobe? You said it shouldn't go past 7. It shouldn't. If he was more,
Yeah, bro.
if he was more progressive as a fighter, more active, man, shit. When I really didn't want to say it was gonna go past 5 or 6, but I
thought that shit was over at 3. The way that he dropped right there, I said, "Damn."
No, I the way he got up, I knew he was good.
Yeah, when he sprung up like that, I was like, okay, he's not finished.
With that body shot, he took that knee.
He was tentative after though. He was very tentative.
Oh yeah. He said Oscar was right. Ringside, he hopped up and started throwing punches to show Ryan what he should do to Tank, man. And then you about 8 weeks too late, my nigga. Matter of fact, you about 8 years too late.
CJ, what I tell you, I said, listen, I've been watching a whole lot of that 24/7. What I noticed is that Tank is training in the gym and Ryan is training in his garage.
Hey,
yeah.
Who wins Prime Warrior, Prime War? If anybody could be, it might be War. I probably favor War.
Really? What?
Dre is one of the dirtiest, most smartest boxers. Yeah,
he's a technician, though. If somebody could beat him, Roy Jones was just different, though.
Super athletic.
Yeah, it's
he was smart,
explosive, really. Very smart, yeah. So when you got that athleticism and the smarts, you know, you damn near unbeatable.
Or either Ward is just be tactical.
Yeah. Timing.
Tactical to beat him. Tank looking to Clank. That motherfucker Tank was like, I'll get back to the drawing board, my team. Yeah, that energy just be different when there's space and opportunity. I had a teacher say that shit one time. He said, I'll let y'all fight, but if the dude that was talking shit getting beat up, I'm gonna let that bitch go on a little bit. I said, Mr. Clark, a real nigga. Now, if the other boy getting his ass whooped, I'm gonna stop it.
Yeah. You see?
Shakur will be Tank's toughest opponent.
Agreed.
Shit, Esau Cruz is his toughest opponent to this day.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's because he didn't have no time to prepare. And I still think Tank beat him by 5 rounds. That's my story.
Maybe Mama Boy was interviewing him. He was dancing around that Shakur Stevenson question. You know, maybe down the line, around the corner. Fucking Tank beat Tevin Farmer. Man, what the fuck Tevin Farmer doing anyway?
Yeah, Tevin Farmer. him and Mickey Bay fight got canceled about 5 times. They just need to put that to rest.
Yeah. Robinson Ramirez versus Tank.
Come on. That's not gonna happen.
Tank Davis, bro.
Tank Davis destroys Robinson Ramirez. What are you talking about?
Robinson strong motherfucker though. I give him that. He ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah,
that's what I think too. That's what I told my brother that Tank will fight Cruz.
He got bad footwork. Robinson Ramirez. That's why he got bad footwork. He get away with a lot of bullshit. Square up a lot. Tank probably will fight Cruz in a rematch. We know it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Shit.
I don't want to see that again, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit, that's
taking AB. Taking AB on Don King pay-per-view.
AB didn't even show up to his press conference.
He didn't show up.
Nope. Or him or I know you know who I know that was there. He was like him or Don King ain't show up.
What?
Neither one.
But they served breakfast though, ain't that a bitch?
They sure did. My boy called me and he was like, man, you should have just came out here. I would have got you in here. He said that they ended up giving out some tickets.
I told you.
But they wasn't good seats. They wasn't good seats though, but they ended up giving out some tickets.
It's not a bad seat in the MGM Grand, bro.
That wasn't the MGM Grand, that was T-Mobile.
Oh yeah, T-Mobile fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I forgot. Why I thought they was fighting at the MGM Grand.
Nah, T-Mobile, bro. T-Mobile.
Man, Town hate that fucking arena.
I heard that arena. You said that the arena was garbage. Why would I want to go there? From him.
I stood in front of it. Shit.
Yeah, he was like, yo, we could have just been outside and been on the strip. He's like, we were gonna get a whole bunch of interviews anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, the motherfucking it's right next door to New York and MGM Grand. They're right next to each other, like literally.
For the Devin, I think I'm gonna be out there for Devin fight.
Yeah, it's a no-go for me, brother. I want to. But...
Word? What about Josh Taylor?
I don't know. I'll probably go to New York though. I'll probably go to New York. I'll probably turn around.
Listen, if I could get you a ticket to the fight, you pop it up?
Yeah, I grab my own ticket. That ain't shit.
No. I'm talking about at a special rate.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll go to that shit.
I'll let you know.
I ain't got to take no time off.
I'll let you know Monday.
He said Tank is about to bring a low rate but credible opponent, 35 up to 40. That motherfucker about to fight Rolly when he get out the pen. Ryan ain't gonna be the soul worth for something at 40. Man, yeah, Ryan done, bro. They gonna be running a Ryan Celebrity PFL Boxing League.
Ryan,
not this nigga got Alfie as his avatar. Alf. They need to bring that nigga back. He's be talking cash shit.
No, Alf would have got Me Too after the first episode.
Man, Master Roshi, him.
Oh, definitely Master Roshi.
Steve Urkel, what you talking about?
Oh yeah, Steve Urkel too. No, well they already got the skunk. What was the
Pepe Le Pew? Yeah, Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, I forgot about that.
They did Pepe Le Pew dirty. You know, I still ain't see that Space Jam with LeBron in it.
It was straight. It wasn't like the first one though.
I was about to say, was it as good as the one with Mike?
I was a kid, so that shit was iconic.
And when he when them sneakers, when he showed them the 9s and the 11s, and dude said nice shoes, I was like, oh damn. I still got the tape, the cassette tape, and the coin that came with it.
Man, that motherfucking soundtrack was slamming too. Might be the one.
Bro, it had that Maya on. It had that Maya on.
I got a basketball jump. I believe I can fly.
And then they had
Chris Rock was on that joint.
Yep. And then they had to hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, hit him high. Yeah. Method Man killed that song.
Tay May, I read that one. He say, "Golden Boy drop Ryan." Yeah, that motherfucker done.
Shout out to Clarissa.
Watching the SOG. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Probably do a video. I don't think it's gonna top the Hector Camacho documentary, but
I'm gonna have to check that out, bro. I heard you talked about it.
Man, y'all bullshitting, man.
Yeah, I'm young, bro. I'm young, so man, I gotta get into
wildest shit of my life.
He said he was out here moving bricks.
You probably if you was reading a book, you would be like, this shit have never happened in real life.
I got it.
That's the fuck you were saying about this nigga took a kilo to the border, bro.
Yeah, is it on Showtime? Wait, what's it on?
Yeah, it was on Showtime. Y'all ain't seen the Rick James one neither. They did.
They did one on Rick James.
Oh my god, y'all ain't gone. Oh man, where the fuck have y'all been? I don't even have Showtime, and I seen both of them.
Wait, you lying?
Man, nigga, I would not lie to Rick James. I don't even know.
I'm watching.
I don't even know. Hold on, I don't even know which one was more crazier, Rick James or Hector Camacho.
Nah, the Rick James. I gotta see the Rick James.
Man, Hector Camacho was some wild shit, dog. Yeah, this nigga shit was some wild, crazy shit. That's Battle Rifle.
Who?
Ain't that Battle Rifle?
Who's Battle Rifle? This is Adonis.
Oh, I thought you was a Battle Rifle. What the fuck Battle Rifle at? You alive, my nigga? Battle Rifle?
Battle Rifle always get butthurt because he said that we don't that the
I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him on Julius shit neither. What's going on,
The Lion Killer, man.
Yeah, what you thought about it?
What, the fight?
Yeah.
I thought it was a pre-planned script. That's a prepaid legal. That's all that shit was. Listen, I predicted the round. I just got the shot wrong, but I thought it was going to be a 7th round too. Yeah, I did on the live stream yesterday.
I predicted both of them shits.
I told you could ask Gemini Hoops. I told him what round it was going to be, and
that nigga was mad earlier, boy. Fuck Chris Paul. Nigga went to the game and got his feelings hurt. But yeah, I knew because Tank don't jab enough, so I knew he would have to cut the distance off with the bite. Ryan let us some good body shots here and there.
Yeah, but
it was just one at a time.
Anybody can land body shots against a punching bag with arms. And Ryan Garcia is literally a punching bag. He's not developed enough. He's not developed enough to be in the ring with that fixed fight fucker that Tank is. So.
And he kept sliding to his right and to the left hand for some reason. I never understood that.
Well, the stupid motherfucker, he's supposed to when you face a left hander, you got to outside their right foot in order to get your right inside their body.
He wasn't trying to get the right off though. That's the problem.
Right.
So they did left.
Yeah, he went left to get the left hook off.
But if he had the foot positioning, he would have made Davis leery. And he never stepped outside that foot.
But Lion Killer, they asked Tank the same thing in the press conference, and Tank was like, "Listen, I just felt like I was levels above it." They said, "Why?" He said, it's just little errors that he did. Like he was like, for example, his footwork wasn't good.
Of course he was. He was fighting an amateur boxer, bro.
He said I took advantage of it. Duh.
Dog, he's fighting an amateur boxer for all intents and purposes. Tank ain't fighting no competition, bro. Yeah. Put him in there with Shakur. See what happens.
I'm telling you, Lion Killer. Even though Shakur went up against, I don't know, Master Roshi or whatever you want to call him. Watching that fight and then comparing it to this fight, if you want to say that those two levels of opposition were the same, I literally saw after the first round, I was like, damn, Shakur could literally pick Tank off, and he would frustrate Tank to the point where
he ain't gonna walk into a straight left hand either. No, and then Ryan started to walk away from it. Okay, cool, you walking away from it, but you're not throwing a jab. You're not trying to set up a right hand. Right. And when he threw a right hand, it was a lead right hand that just consecutively fell short.
I just don't. I think that here's how I think it looks to me. I just feel like Loma's a little too old. I still think Tank could beat Loma. I don't think Devin Haney could beat Gervonta Davis. I think Shakur Stevenson is the guy that beats Gervonta Davis, and I think he beats him convincingly.
Look, I don't know, bro, because
me either. I think Devin got a chance.
I don't know, man, because like Ryan said, man, they know each other.
Listen, y'all saw what happened. Y'all saw what happens to Tank Davis when he gets crowded or he gets put on the back foot.
Right.
If a guy is stalking him and they throw punches, he gets discombobulated.
Yeah, for sure.
If you got a guy that eliminates his space, he really doesn't know what to do. He grabbed for dear life. He got caught coming in. He's just lucky he's short and has a short neck. Anybody else would have got knocked out. The thing is, this guy entire career is scripted. He's up until Garcia, he's fought nothing but guys moving up in weight. In most cases, their first fight is with Tank Davis in that weight class. These guys aren't established guys.
Outside of Barrios, who he was fighting, he was drained coming up. Was about to move on.
He pulled out the Regis Progress fight because he said he couldn't make the weight.
He was about to move on. Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is, people really don't understand the levels of advantages that this guy has going into a fight. Anybody that's ever boxed knows that 1 pound is a tremendous fucking difference.
Very true.
And when you're moving up 5, 6, 10 pounds, shit like that, and you can't, the pop that you had at that one weight class is not working against a guy who's settled and acclimated to a weight class, you can tell the difference immediately. And that is what has been benefiting Tank Davis. All right, Tank, if you the man, go fight these guys that have been sitting on 35 for a while, because you're not fighting any of them. Yeah. And so I can't give this guy any credit for being a legitimate big boy fighter.
Okay.
Just a legitimate big boy fighter. He's not fighting anybody who is weight credible, in my opinion. This motherfucker's like, he's fighting setups.
And you know what? I can't disagree with Lion Killer, because even if you say his last fight, the last Garcia that he fought, even though that Garcia is a better fighter than this Ryan Garcia, he's coming up from 30 to fight him at 35.
Hey, Peter Great, hold on, I gotta address the guy says I'm hating. Bro, listen, this isn't hating, man. This is boxing analysis. And just because I'm not fluffing a motherfucker to make you feel happy, that's not my feelings being expressed. I know what I see in a ring. I understand the game. Mm-hmm. And so boxing is more wrestling than it is boxing.
Especially within the last 7 or 8 years, it's been that way for a while. This is why it's so frustrating. And the fact that, just to piggyback off what you say, Lion Killer, and the fact that this fight is the fight that it kind of seems like everybody's been revolving, got people back to boxing. It kind of tells something. Like CJ said, if this fight do 1 million pay-per-view buys, then boxing is dead. Because everybody's going to think that social media, marinating and shit talking on social media is the way to build a fight, instead of actually fighters climbing up the ladder in the ring.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new Mayweather Pacquiao to build the fight.
Right. Boxing has destroyed itself by fixing fights in a way that eliminates true challenges. You don't see knockdown, drag out fights. They're all, and 99% of them are lopsided occasions. And looking at Ryan Garcia, you saw a guy once his plan got disrupted, he was done.
It was out the door.
Yeah,
I mean, and in the fights that do be competitive, they the ones you don't see coming.
exactly. You know, that's why Pitbull. Nobody saw Pitbull coming. If Pitbull had been sitting at that weight for 2 or 3 fights, Tank would have got knocked out. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
This nigga Morale was in there with a punching bag. I'm just not saying.
Morale, you talk about look,
crazy, bro.
Lion Killer. You talk about setup fights.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there.
Let David Morale get his ass in there with the Mexican monster.
Yeah,
and we'll see if he really about that.
If he is,
yeah. I don't think so.
Even Ronnie Shields has said, because I've mentioned this, you know, I talked to Ronnie about it. Morrell needs some development. He has holes, but he has tremendous fucking talent.
He does, but he doesn't. But he hasn't gone the rounds either.
That's true. I think he needs 5 fights, 5 to 6 fights in this day and age.
I agree.
3 years.
I mean, that's about the same thing.
Might be 5 years.
That's the same thing.
That many years.
Well, on the PBC schedule, it might be 5 years.
He said
on the PBC schedule, these motherfuckers be dead. They be skeleton.
But now you said no, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think he could be ready now. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
he could be.
Errol Spence gonna be pulling out his AARP card the next time he fight. So.
Oh man,
it's all man. I mean, it is what it is. That's a lot of these guys leaving their prime in the ring.
In the ring, you mean they leaving it in the restaurant?
Nigga, the PBC move like constipation, boy. Shit's terrible.
Sure, man.
Tank the only one. Tank talking about I fought 2 times already this year. I'm not thinking about. I'm like, man, shit,
bruh.
They got to leave your ass in the ring.
In the ring because his legal bills is gonna supersede his paychecks.
Keep his ass out of trouble.
Damn near, yeah.
Oh, you talking about Tank's outside issues?
Yes.
Yeah, he got court next month.
You got to keep that nigga in the ring. He said, I like how Andre Ward ducked Superman Stevenson at 68. I don't think he ducked him at 68. He didn't duck
no damn Adonis Stevenson.
Not 68.
I wonder how they're going to advertise that, Tank's trials, Cabbage Patch Kid on trial for whatever, you know. I don't know, bro. I am tired of the manufactured star in boxing.
That's exactly what he is.
Is Canelo one of those?
Of course. He is from jump.
Yeah,
from jump, Canelo was manufactured. He was. Listen, I believe somebody in one of those cartels made sure that Canelo was paired with the WBC, and his script was written from jump.
I mean, but also, he fought on free TV too in Mexico. He still fights on free TV.
But shit, who runs free TV in Mexico?
The cartel. So shit, that's how you build his fan base up. Then you pair him with then you pair him with De La Hoya. Then you pair him with Mayweather undercards. You do it even when Mayweather was fighting, he'd be on the Mexico card fighting on a double header from Mexico. So it was a lot of manufacturing done with Canelo Alvarez.
I want to see the kid from Philly fight the Japanese kid, man. That's the fight.
That's coming soon, bro. That's coming soon. No, he talking about Stephen Foden anyway. I told you about.
Foden anyway.
I think Fuller might have said it anyway, man.
Man.
I got Cool Boy beating him. I love it
anyway right now, man. Shit, but what you see like it being? Because maybe I'm missing something.
Hey, Mighty Smith, it's not a cartel conspiracy theory. I'm just saying, man. I watched Canelo's career from the start. Canelo honestly got played with a lot of people. And again, he's always had the backing of the WBC. That's not a conspiracy. That's a fact. Now, how he got in line and in link with the WBC is what we don't know. Not a conspiracy theory, speculation, sir. Conspiracy theories are well thought out. This is just speculation.
It's a damn good speculation at that. Because remember when Canelo said fuck the WBC, they begged him to come back.
Yep, they did. We need your sanctioning fees.
Please, Canelo, we beg you to come back. We really don't care about Triple G. We want your dollars. I mean, we want your support.
Said Mauricio needs a new swimming pool for his underwear.
The only one that got a chance. I think multiple guys got a chance, bro.
I think Dev got. I think Shakur is like the nail in the hammer. He beats Tank. I don't see Tank.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm more on the Shakur Stevenson side of things.
Shakur's IQ is just tremendous, and his ability to defend and counter and hit clean.
But one thing about Tank, he that motherfucker got thumped. I'll give him that.
Yeah,
that motherfucking thump.
But he has thump when you're out of position.
Yeah, that's true. Shakur Stevenson is he's an expert on distance and angles
and foundation. So again, Shakur eliminates the factors that Tank needs to thrive. That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep telling people, listen, you got to look at these fighters. You got to look at all the facts behind these fights. There's major factors here that people who are casual don't understand because they just want to see a rock'em sock'em affair. Yes. They're not understanding that weight plays a factor. Weight classes play a factor. Yeah, sure. How long you've been in the weight class.
For sure.
As far as acclimation, they just want to see slaughter. When I get it. But at the same time, those of us who are more indoctrinated in the sport, understand it more, we want to see a skill contest and a knockout or two.
What do you guys think about, let's say the fight, this person gets past his fight. What do you guys think about Tank at 40 versus Teofimo Lopez?
I think Teofimo gonna get the shorts beat off his head.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor was there. He said, I want to see it again, and I want to see it with no rehydration clause. See, Tank didn't even need a rehydration clause.
He definitely did it. He did it.
It was crazy.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? But you know what's crazy? I was under the impression that only Ryan was under the rehydration clause and not Tank too.
But Tank, but that don't, man. If you don't put nothing in there unless you know you're gonna make it.
I thought it was the Kovalev.
No.
What Canelo did to Kovalev. I thought it was that.
Yeah.
Oh man, no. I mean, shit. Tank knew he wasn't gonna be no more than 10 pounds over. I don't even know why you need to do that shit. Ryan ain't competed at 135 since 2021.
The way that boy was just swinging.
January 2nd.
Ryan Garcia was punching like he was swinging a baseball bat.
Right, no.
Bro, the worst thing that happened to that nigga was when he landed them 3 couple hooks on the ropes, and he thought he got hurt.
Listen, he was swinging like there was a wasp or a moth that he was trying to keep away from.
That nigga like a fly swatter. Remember,
he was just swinging like there was this annoying fly.
I thought he's trying to turn himself to a corkscrew.
That nigga look way worse than Amir Khan, my nigga. Amir Khan has some sauce with his shit.
Yo,
nigga.
CJ, you have some fucking nerve comparing him to Amir Khan.
Motherfucker, Amir Khan has some sauce to his shit. This nigga was
real talk.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Real talk. Ryan Garcia's knockdown was user error. That's all it was.
That motherfucker, man. That nigga hit that nigga with that straight left. His jaw contorted.
He said crank.
His jaw, like, I'm at a party. Somebody was like, it looked like he hit him in the chest. I said, that nigga clocked that nigga jaw.
Nah, he hit him right all in the mouth.
That motherfucking jaw just got the man.
Hey.
When he got back up, I said, man.
Garcia got a small jawline too, man. So I mean, that's why I was saying on my prediction video that he needs to keep his chin tucked at all times, and of course he didn't. And of course he went back to habits. I don't know why Joe Goosen keep getting fucking with fighters, bro.
Yo, Joe Goosen, and this is
hey man,
Adonis. I was saying this. I said, listen, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but just from watching 24/7, when I see this nigga training in his fucking garage and Joe Goosen saying he has freakishly scary power, he is a superb athlete. I'm like, he ain't saying nothing about his.
At least he was holding the phone. Shit, that's one thing he did do. He did keep that hand, that backhand up.
Nah, Adonis is right, bro. Adonis is right. Why the fuck is Joe Goose still getting fucking?
No, I don't get it. I'm like, no, you just better off announcing. Honestly, I can't name any fighter that Joe Goose is taking to the mountaintop. To be honest with you, the right off hand.
It was Diego Corrales. It's got to be the only one I could think of.
Nigga, that was 52 years ago.
Listen, I just don't trust a nigga that's willing to wear a denim suit inside of a sporting event.
I ain't even mad. You talking about a Canadian tuxedo?
Canadian tuxedo.
That nigga wearing Ivels, nigga, not Levi's.
Like, he wear Ivels and Wrangler.
No fuck, man. I'd rather than at least that nigga ain't in no skinny jeans.
That nigga wear. What you talking about? He the reason why skinny jeans was invented.
You funny, bro.
That nigga look like he could fuck. That nigga look like he could fucking. What's that shit called? Where you take the rope and you reel a cow in. He could do that shit in a bull, and he could hurt. He could rodeo a cow, and he could hurt a flock of sheep.
That nigga like a gay club mascot.
Man, he definitely macho man.
Oh nigga, probably tearing them Latino pussies up on the west side.
It's denim night.
That nigga tearing them. That nigga be trick daddy. Hey, that nigga be trick daddy.
It's denim night. Hey.
That nigga be.
Everybody get their tassels out.
Pops be $50 in these young 20-year-old hoes. Joe Goose be fucking all. Hey, Goose be fucking all Ryan Garcia.
Wait, Lion Killer. I know you watch Sopranos. Remember when they called what's his name in the club?
Vito. He twirling their whip. That cat of nine tails.
You remember that part where he was twirling the whip and he was like, guys, it was just a joke.
It's just ain't no joke your asshole out.
Oh man.
He said Vito was in the club in assless chaps.
So stupid. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off, y'all.
Hey man, all right, man. It was good talking to you, bro. I'm about to come on.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
All right.
Hey.